Paper. On page 2 of the paper, we have at the bottom there, NASA appeals for restraint ahead of full court verdict, because this is again a verdict that really is going to shape, the fate of the country over the next few days. And so Raila Odinga called for restraint as the nation awaits a full verdict by the Supreme Court on the coalition's presidential petition. And it is something that also Kenyans, will be hoping to see, that there is restraint before the verdict and even after the verdict in terms of maintaining peace and order in the country. On page 3 here, we have an opinion piece by Mutuma Matthew, who says hopefully the judgment will pacify voters and halt march to uncharted territory, because this is something that is likely to provide guidance of what is likely to come next for the country.
And maybe at this point in time, we should just remind Kenya of our national anthem. It says, "Let justice be our shield and defender."
That's right.
And of course, we're waiting for this ruling with bated breath, because it holds the key to why, first of all, the presidential election was null and void, and possibly will have a huge reflection as to where we should go, even in terms of the IEBC reforms, because it's not clear what the full text of the ruling has, and that could even, to a point, maybe even postpone or have the elections postponed, although within the Constitution, it has to be held within 60 days. But remember, we also have another challenge with Mofo coming out to say that should it be required to maybe make some adjustments and upgrade the system, then it may not be able to do that within the 60 days. So again, that throws us into a turmoil.
The bigger issue is with initially during the petition, we saw this play out with the Chief Justice David Maraga asking IEBC, all right, so open the servers so these guys can see. They're like, wait, the servers are in Europe and the guys are asleep. So there is a likelihood that Saffron Mofo will be asked to move their servers to Kenya, which they say they will not be able to do even, within the 60-day period. But on page